And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the season finale, race 15 of 15, chase race number 5 of the PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series. We're getting ready now to crown ourselves a champion for the third straight season. One driver will join the names of Trent, Dunham, and Jamie Mukli as a Reese's Rally Car Series champ here in the PORWC, soon to be really named NRSL Reese's Rally Car Series next season. But we've got 6 drivers who mathematically are still eligible to win the championship here this season in this final race. We're going to document them in just a moment as James Silverfox sits on the pole position for today's race. He'll try to become the second 2-time winner this season. Of course, Lance Fogel was the first 2-time winner last week at Texas. But Silverfox starts on the pole alongside of Arnie Ward. Then Fogel lines up in third with Danny Wells in fourth, and fifth is Austin Ogo. Interesting thing, none of the 6 drivers that are mathematically eligible for the championship are starting anywhere inside the top 5. As a matter of fact, the highest starting one is 10th place, and that is Cody Lamas in the 48. But this is the way that it looks coming into today's race. This is the mathematical standpoint that these drivers are coming into based on where they have finished every week for the past 14 weeks. Joshua Michaels comes in as the current points leader. He is currently 15 points ahead of Jacob Cook. So in order for Jacob Cook to win the championship, he has to finish 15 points ahead of, or 15 spots ahead of Joshua Michaels, as well as finish ahead of the rest of the competitors that are behind him. We'll see if that's going to be able to be done. Justin Acosta comes into this race third in the point standings. He is a total of 18 points back. Then Hayden Klein is fourth in points. He's still mathematically eligible, total of 32 points back. Cody Lamas is a total of 33 points back, 5th in points, and Jacob Lawler is the final driver mathematically eligible to win the championship, as he is 39 points back. Basically, for him, everybody else has to wreck, and he has to win the race. He's the long shot, but still, we've seen a lot of strange things happen, and we'll see what's going to happen here today. Let's find out where those drivers are going to be starting, as we got a minute before these cars will be rolling off. Joshua Michaels looks like he's going to roll off from the 27th position. Jacob Cook is going to roll off from 12th. Justin Acosta looks like he will be rolling off from 24th place. Hayden Klein, he's going to start in 15th. Cody Lamas, as we said, the highest starter of the 6. He will start in 10th place. And the long shot, Jacob Lawler, is going to start in the... Well, looks like he's going to start way at the back of the pack here. Yeah, he just start dead last. Wow. So Jacob Lawler, really the long shot. Not only last in mathematically eligible for the championship, but last in the starting lineup for today's race. We are moments away, though, from the command to fire these engines up and get them underway. We're not even going to have the ticker, so we'll get rid of the ticker here. But this is going to be an interesting race, no doubt about it. 19 laps on hand. That's what we're going to have to settle this thing out. Find out who is going to be the Season 3 PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series champion. The command to fire the engines has finally been given. Here we go, folks. Here's your final starting lineup of the season. One of 6 drivers is going to be a champion when this 19-lap event is over. Now, I said that Joshua Michaels, Jacob Cook, Justin Acosta, Hayden Klein, Cody Lamas, and Jacob Lawler are all eligible for the championship. However, based on the way that the points look, it looks like 3 drivers are basically going to settle this thing out mathematically. As the green flag comes out here, 19 laps of racing here at Talladega Superspeedway. Let's see who's going to be the champion after this event is over, but I think it's going to come down between 3 drivers. Joshua Michaels, Jacob Cook, and Justin Acosta. They're all separated by 18 points. If they end up wrecking, however, that's when we'll start talking about Hayden Klein, Cody Lamas, and Jacob Lawler and their possible eligibility to be the champion. But if Joshua Michaels, Jacob Cook, or Justin Acosta do not hit any kind of problems here today, and they just stay in this and continue to race, I think very much so it's going to be one of those 3 drivers. As Joshua Michaels peeks out of line there, he'll get himself caught on the high side. That's not exactly where you want to be, Josh. Silver Fox getting moved to the high side now. Lance Fogel, he's got a lot of momentum on his side. Nothing to lose. Not inside for the hunt for the championship. He'd love to be the only driver to hit 3 wins this season if he could. And I apologize for the lagginess. I'm not exactly sure why it is lagging, but alright, looks like it's now fixed itself. I was not exactly sure what that was all about. Anyhow, they head into the corner here. Austin Ogo looking down to the bottom of the racetrack now. That is for the lead. And let's try and see where our top 3 in the points that are eligible for the championship. Where are they currently now? Joshua Michaels there on the high side, caught up there. It looks like he's got to wait for an opportunity to be able to get back down to the inside line. Where's Jacob Cook in the 95? Second in points. He's now gotten kicked up to the high side, even though he's closer to the front of the field. And where is that 5 car of Justin Acosta? He is currently in, wow, really laggy. Oh, he's currently in the middle groove there. Caught there in a 3, almost 4, no, it is 4 wide situation. Not the best place to be if you're Justin Acosta. Here comes Devin Smith now looking down to the bottom of the racetrack, as I just failed right there. Devin Smith going to look for the top spot right behind him. I believe that's Michael Norman. Yeah, and don't forget, Michael Norman ended up winning our last time out at Talladega Super Speedway, if I recall correctly. Trying to remember here. I may be wrong. And looky here. Here comes Wolfgang Mason. I know for a fact he won the last chance qualifying race here at Talladega, which got himself into the chase. Of course, he's not mathematically eligible to win the championship now, but he's got the experience of knowing where to be right place, right time here in the closing stages of a Talladega race. And here comes Dylan Ogo, who really I thought a lot of people thought was the favorite heading into this race. Dylan Ogo dominated this season, was running up at the top of the leaderboard for just about the whole season. Then the chase came and just things started to fall apart. The wheels came off the train of the 93. And he is currently dead last out of the 13 drivers who came in the chase. Ralph Mason is going to currently be the leader now in the 36. Richard Johnson right behind him. Someone got the wall and they're wrecking. There they go. They're wrecking, but I don't know what chasers were involved. Joshua Michaels, I do know, was not in it. There he is. I'm not sure if that's the 5 or the 2. I think that is the 5. I think Justin Acosta got through it as well. Did Jacob Cook get through it, though? Ralph Mason looks like he's going to be the leader at the line. And Jacob Cook did get in it. Jacob Cook has been eliminated. They just nailed Austin Ogo for good measure. Oh, boy. And then there were 2. Joshua Michaels and Justin Acosta. Looks like it's going to be those 2 that made it through. Let me just confirm that. I did see Joshua Michaels. I want to make sure that I did see the 5 and not the 2. Yep, Justin Acosta did get through. But our first caution comes out here. And oh man. There's Jacob Cook. His championship hopes, they're dashed. Austin Ogo. Devin Wilson. Ashley LaPlante. Lance Fogel. They were all involved there. That's a tough break for the 2-time winner. Sam D also got a piece of it. Possibly Lisa Shears as well. Dylan Ogo involved as well. And wow, what a tough break for Jacob Cook out of the championship hunt. Now let's take a look at a replay of what happened. Ralph Mason is currently leading. Well, it's kind of hard to pinpoint how a wreck like this begins, but they were awfully close here heading into turn 3. Oh, looks like maybe Sam D's going to make some contact with somebody there. Jacob Cook's going to make some contact with Zach Corbett, Austin Ogo, and Devin Smith. And yeah, they were just way too close there. And just one touch ended up leading to another touch, which ended up leading to a spin out, which ended up leading to cars going up into the wall. And one thing just led to another there. And there you see Jacob Cook. We're on him right now, sliding down the hill. He may actually have been able to continue. He wouldn't have obviously been up to speed, but then when he plastered the Austin Ogo machine, then I think that was just basically it. I'm not exactly sure how he hit Austin Ogo. How did Austin get spun out again? Is he going to get hit from behind by Ashley LaPlante, or is there somebody up here further ahead? Oh, some other cars spun. Oh, Jeremy McMurray and Devin Smith spun. Now, how did they spin out? Oh, after they tried to avoid the wreck. And boy, Awfully lucky that's not the Justin Acosta machine. That's Ryan Acosta that got clipped there by McMurray when he came back on the racetrack. And Devin Smith hard hit into the wall as well. And I guess then when they came back down the racetrack, those other drivers who were back in that further incident, back in turn 3, they're going to come in full speed and not really care. And I think that's where Austin Ogo and Jacob Cook going to get their damage from. We'll find out in a moment here. 24's got some history going to championship victory lane with Trent Dunham back in season 1. Another driver that was involved in that incident there, the 31. That's the ride that Jamie Mukli drove to the championship last season, season 2. And Devin Smith, yeah, he's going to come up, and I don't think Devin was particularly happy with Jeremy McMurray coming up in front of Ryan and himself. Gives him a little punt there into the right front, and yeah, they're pushing and shoving there. I think there's a little bit of tempers flaring there between Devin Smith and Jeremy McMurray. And now let's find, where's the Ogo machine? Okay, we gotta wait a little bit, so let's just fast forward. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute, did he just hit a car that just disappeared? Bam, poof. Okay. Austin Ogo, I guess, is the magic man. He hits a car and they disappear. But Ogo spinning around there, and then I think he's gonna spin right up in front of Jacob Cook. Yep, right there. Cook, another hard hit. And then you see the smoke coming out, and that's the fatal sign. That means that Jacob Cook is going to be eliminated from competing for the championship here. We'll see if his good buddy Jacob Lawler may be able to get himself into the hunt here. But right now, with the way that Joshua Michaels and Justin Acosta are running, it may come down between those two. Let's head back to green. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. A couple drivers have gone behind the wall. Actually, quite a few. Zach Corbett, Sam D, Lance Fogel, Ashley LaPlante, Devin Smith, Austin Ogo, Jacob Cook, Ryan Acosta, and Jeremy McMurray. Ralph Mason's going to be the leader. Jacob Lawler's worked his way up to second now. Jake Smith's third. Fourth is DeMarcus Brown with Richard Johnson in fifth. Now let's take a look and see where the drivers that are competing for the championship currently are. Justin Acosta currently in ninth, and Joshua Michaels currently in 12th. Right now, the championship still belongs to Joshua Michaels. Something's got to happen to that 50 if Justin Acosta is going to get into the hunt for this, and something's got to happen to both of them if drivers like Jacob Lawler, Cody Lamas, Hayden Klein are going to get up there into the hunt for the championship. And keep in mind too, with every driver that retires, that's a little bit more cushion for Joshua Michaels and Justin Acosta over Hayden Klein, Cody Lamas, and Jacob Lawler. The green flag is back out. Lap 9 of 19 on the board. A total of 11 laps to go here today at Talladega. Single file restart, so maybe they won't get quite that crazy early on here, but I'm not sure if we've seen our last caution or not. Remember, a championship's on the line. And this is the last race of the season, too, and drivers want to go out with a bang, with a win. They don't really care how they do it. With it being the last race of the season, obviously I don't think really any penalties will be handed out because it wouldn't roll over to next week because there is no next week. DeMarcus Brown looking down to the inside line now, 3 wide for the top spot. Right behind him, I think that might be Michael Norman in the 97. Nope, that's Richard Johnson in the 92. I don't know why, but I keep seeing the 92 is a 97. And here comes the Acosta driver, Justin Acosta, coming down to the bottom. He knows what he's got to do here. Now, I did actually look through here, and it is possible if Justin can actually win this race, then he would only have to finish a total of 13 positions ahead of Joshua Michaels. But notice how Joshua Michaels, he's not really battling hard, but he's running the same line as Justin Acosta. He wants to keep tabs with the 5. Look at him. Look at him. He moved into the middle groove with the 5 car of Acosta. I don't know if they got some little alliance going on here or not, but hey, you guys are both battling each other for a championship. No time for allies. You got to go against each other. Cody Lamas right there. He was the points leader heading into the chase. Ended up having a few bumps along the road. Last week ended up having a pretty good run, as I recall, at Texas. Got himself back up mathematically in the hunt for the championship, but pretty long shot right now for Cody Lamas with both Justin and Joshua still in this race. As now he'll look down to the bottom of Richard Johnson. This is for the lead. And right now, it still would be Joshua Michaels because Michaels is running right directly behind Justin Acosta as we speak. So if Joshua can just keep doing that, keep close tabs, keep right up close to the 5, Joshua Michaels is going to have this championship in the bag. Down to the bottom comes Michael Norman in the 97, getting some help there from Wilhelm Schultz. And you got to bet with drivers like Carson Gum there on that inside line, and maybe Dylan Ogo. I think he's still in this, isn't he? Oh, maybe not. Well, you got, I think you got Wolfgang Mason still up in this pack here. Felix Harris, I think, is still up here. For those drivers who are mathematically ineligible to win the championship now, but made the chase, I'm sure that they are obviously wanting to end the season off really well, too. As James Silverfox is going to go back to the front. James Silverfox actually has an opportunity to do something today. To finish out the season, not dead last in points. All he's got to do... Oh, we got another wreck! Oh, no! Oh, no! This could take out some contenders. This one could definitely take out some contenders. Where are they? Oh, my. Joshua Michaels, did he get through? Yes, he did. Justin Acosta, did he get through? No, he didn't! Justin Acosta is involved. And with the 50 of Joshua Michaels getting through this incident, this may be over. This championship may be over. Silverfox, the leader. It looked like Cody Lamas got involved. There's Michaels. Ralph Mason, I think, got a little piece of it. Wilhelm Schultz was in it. Michael Norman. There's Lamas. There is Justin Acosta, Adam Chambers, and both the Abu Dhabi cars. Lisa Shears and Riley Ogle. So what I was just about to say is that James Silverfox has an opportunity to not finish dead last in points this season, where he's been running all season long. He won't finish dead last. He's going to bypass both Riley Ogle and Lisa Shears in the point standings. And I think Austin Ogle's out of the race too, so looks like James Silverfox, who's run 36th all season long, is going to finish somewhere around 33rd in this season's final point standings. So, man, what a time to do it. But Silverfox is the leader, but right now, Joshua Michaels is in 11th place, and he got through that wreck. Justin Acosta was not so lucky. This championship may be over. Michaels, it just may be a matter of staying clean and surviving, and he may have picked up the championship right here. The big one has struck at Talladega. Let's see what happened. Well, the reason I thought championship contenders could be involved in this one was right up at the front of the field. And let's see where the contact is going to begin. Look around the 36 of Ralph Mason and the 4 of Wilhelm Schultz. The black car and the Red Bull car. That's exactly where it was. Ralph just kind of gets up into Wilhelm, sends him up into Michael Norman, and it's on from there. Zach Campbell's going to get clipped. He's going to spin around in front of the field. Danny Wells, Jake Smith back there as well. There's Carson Gum getting a piece of it. There's another car spinning. Oh, that's Aaron Williams in the 40. There's one of the Abu Dhabi cars. That was the 32 of Riley Ogle getting sent straight up into the outside retaining wall. Cody Lamas back there. You can see him in the 48. Oh, wow. Ralph Mason got hit by somebody. I don't know who that was. Sophie Dillon getting held up back there. And then there was that spin further up here with other drivers. Jake Smith actually back there too. Oh, yeah, it was the Riley Ogle machine. And he's going to spin right down in front of traffic. And oh, no, no, no. Oh, my goodness, that was Michael Norman. And there's where Justin Acosta was involved. Nowhere for him to go at all. Zach Campbell down there on the inside line ended up hitting Michael Norman as well. And oh, look out. Whoa, they're going to slide right down in front of Adam Chambers. And Chambers is going to nail the back of the Justin Acosta machine. And there is Lisa Shears piling in as well. And oh, Cody Lamas going to hit Michael Norman too. And that's going to give a lot of damage to the 48. And oh my goodness, how about Bianca Roberts slipping through there? That was quite a miss. Everybody else able to get by there. There's Jake Smith, Wilhelm Schultz, damaged from that incident further back in the entrance to turn 3. But oh my goodness. And right there, that red car, the Citroën red machine, number 5 of Justin Acosta. Maybe the last resort of a driver dethroning Joshua Michaels. Not going to be able to get it done. Looks like Joshua Michaels may have this thing wrapped up. We're going back for our what could hopefully be our final restart of the day. Let's see if Joshua Michaels can hang on and pull it off. Lights are off the top of the pace car. We will go back to green flag racing with a total of, I believe, 3 laps to go. Yes, that is going to be the case. 3 laps to go. Lap 17 is when the green flag will come back out. More drivers behind the wall. Michael Norman, Cody Lamas, Justin Acosta will finish 24th. Riley Ogle out in 25th. Then you got Adam Chambers, Lisa Shears, all out of the race. So that was 6 drivers out after the big one there. A couple drivers were able to continue trying to salvage something here. Joshua Michaels is currently running in the 11th position. Right now, the only other drivers that are still eligible to try and battle with Joshua Michaels for that top spot would be Hayden Klein, who restarts in 2nd, and Jacob Lawler, who restarts in 6th place. The odds are not in their favor. If I look here, let's see how many drivers actually DNF'd. 22 drivers have DNF'd. And Jacob Lawler, Hayden Klein came in 31 points back. It's impossible. It's impossible. Mathematically, it is impossible for Hayden Klein or Jacob Lawler to get the points lead away from Joshua Michaels. Regardless of what happens in the finish of this race, Joshua Michaels, I'm sure they're telling him over his radio, he is going to be the Season 3 PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series champion. And what a great championship run there for Joshua Michaels. Kind of popped himself into the chase picture late in the regular season and just took off from there once the chase began. There he is on the inside line there. How would it be for him to finish off the season with yet another victory? That would absolutely be a dominating performance. Quite a statement to this field. Don't count him out. He's right there behind Wolfgang Mason as we're going to have 2 to go when we hit the stripe. James Silverfox, the leader. DeMarcus Brown right there in 2nd. Hayden Klein slipped back to 3rd. Brock McMahon now into 4th. And 5th place under contest. Sosnowski underneath of Jacob Lawler. But Silverfox trying to hang on. We know that Silverfox is going to finish around 33rd in the overall point standings here. He will not finish dead last as DeMarcus Brown now goes to the inside line looking for the top spot. White flag next time around. You're kind of looking at the drivers that are going to finish this thing out. You got Hayden Klein, DeMarcus Brown. Who's the car right there behind DeMarcus? Oh, Silverfox, Brock McMahon, Wolfgang Mason, Jacob Lawler, Joshua Michaels in this along with Aaron Williams, Barney Ward. And I thought we were going to have Carson Gum in the mix, but it looks like Carson Gum's actually lost touch with the front pack here. And there is Joshua Michaels. He doesn't care. He knows he's won the championship. He wants to go out here and win this race now. As we're about to get the white flag, and Michaels is right there. Can he win the championship and the race all in the same weekend? White flag is displayed. DeMarcus Brown leader, but here comes Aaron Williams. 3 wide. He'll stick the champ in the middle. We can say he's the champion because it's basically over. Mathematically, nobody can challenge Joshua Michaels for the championship now. He's the champ. It's DeMarcus Brown and his good buddy Aaron Williams in that Ford Focus. The Ford Focus is 1-2. Is Aaron Williams going to push his buddy DeMarcus to the win? Let's see. Sosnowski, though, looking down to the bottom. This is for the 2nd position. He's got Jacob Lawler helping him. Will Sosnowski make any kind of a move coming out of turn 4? Can Kyle Sosnowski pick up his first win of the season? Here we go. Are they going to go to the inside line? Sosnowski's looking high. He's going to try and dive it. Can he get there? No, he can't. Aaron Williams pushed his buddy DeMarcus Brown to the victory. DeMarcus Brown wins the season finale at Talladega Superspeedway. And Joshua Michaels is your Season 3 PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series champion. What a great season it has been for the number 50 Mitsubishi. And Joshua Michaels, in a rather dominating performance today, able to keep himself out of trouble, is going to run away with this championship literally. Once Jacob Cook and Justin Acosta were involved in our 2 wrecks, it was basically sayonara to any hopes of anybody dethroning Joshua Michaels from the championship. And Joshua Michaels, what a tremendous win for that 50 team. He is finally a champion, and he's going to win the PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series championship here in Season 3. What an amazing season he has had, and really just kind of popped into the picture. As I said, he became on fire, had all these consistent runs. Late in the season, we really didn't talk a lot about Joshua Michaels at the beginning of the season, but man, we're going to be talking about him for many more seasons to come now, as undoubtedly, I would have to say, in the 3 seasons that we've had here, that's been the most dominating performance in the chase that I have ever seen. So Joshua Michaels wins here today. Let's go, while we're here, why don't we actually show the official finisher results right now. DeMarcus Brown, what a great run for him. He'll pick up his first win in the final start DeMarcus Brown with the victory. Second was Sosnowski. Barney Ward will finish out in third. Jacob Lawler fourth. And Silver Fox, who will not finish dead last in points, I'll keep reiterating that, he'll finish fifth today. The champ, Joshua Michaels, finished the day in sixth. Aaron Williams got seventh after he pushed his buddy DeMarcus Brown to the win. Wolfgang Mason, who ended up winning the last chance qualifier last time we were out at Talladega, he'll finish eighth today. Brock McMahon in ninth. And Hayden Klein will finish in 10th. Jacob Lawler, Hayden Klein, they were mathematically eligible for the chase when this race started. By the time this race was over with the final restart, they were not, but still great runs for both of them in 4th and 10th place. Carson Gum got 11th. Felix Harris was 12th. Sophie Dillon 13th. 14th, Bianca Roberts. Zach Campbell was 15th. Rest of the top 20 were Danny Wells, Richard Johnson, Jake Smith, Ralph Mason, and Dylan Ogo. Only one other driver finished the race. That was Wilhelm Schultz. 21 drivers out of the original 36 finished today's season finale. The rest of the drivers DNF'd from the race. You can take a look and see where you finished if you DNF'd from today's race. The two most notables, Justin Acosta out of the race in 24th, and Jacob Cook out of the race in 34th. Those were the two key factors, basically, into Joshua Michaels winning the championship here today unchallenged. Well, folks, it's been a great season. Hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to become part of the crew today. Next season, we're going to have the Reese's Rally Car Series, Season 4, but it's going to be under the NRSL organization name. I want to thank Dylan Young for allowing me to be able to race my series under his moniker for Season 4. And we hope that you guys will tune in for that. We got an all-star pack of drivers, I'll tell you that. A lot of names returning here, including a former champ. Trent Dunham is going to be back in the Reese's Rally Car Series. We'll see if he can go and be a two-time Reese's Rally Car Series champion. But nonetheless, folks, hope you enjoyed the season. We'll see you guys next season in Season 4. That'll be starting pretty soon. So, yeah, be sure and tune in. And we will now show you your official results, championship results, and the rest of the regular season results as far as the standings were concerned for this season. Congratulations once again to Joshua Michaels on a great season. He is your Season 3 PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series champion. Goodbye, everybody.